Hello and welcome to this episode of the Soul Expansion Experience. I am your host, Jessica Galante, and today we are continuing to navigate our journey through intuitive gifting. Today's episode is all about clairsentience, this gifting of feeling that you have within you, that you may have been born with, that you might be using right now in this moment in ways that you might not even realize. And so the whole point of this beautiful journey is to help you understand how you are receiving your information and to help you really learn how to use the information that you're receiving, learn from it, and be able to apply it to your healing and your awakening journey. There's always a beautiful, profound insight and reason into the gifting that you have, the gifting that is yours, that no one can take away from you. And your role in your journey is to learn how to use your gifting. And what beautiful way then to begin in this episode. So the gift of feeling in your energy field, in your environment, what everyone else is feeling around you. So I don't know if you've ever walked into a room full of people and immediately you either feel heavy or a wave of sadness, or you feel fussy or floaty. Maybe you feel upset and you don't know why. Or maybe you walk into a room and you feel excited and happy, and the exact opposite, and like resonating and vibing and just connected. And both of these scenarios are real examples of how you might feel when you walk into a room full of people. Because remember, every single person has their own unique energy field, their own unique soul purpose, their own journey, their own set of lessons that they are going through, as do you. And when you have a room full of 100 people, you have 100 different energy fields merging together as one. And so that is a big, big wave of energy. And you, as the empath, as the person that is able to feel, walking into the room, you are immediately feeling the entire energy of the room all at one time through your energy field, through your own system. And it might feel sometimes like you're hit with a wave. It might feel very jaggedy. It might feel floaty and soft. It just depends on the room, right? And you might be able to pick up on certain sensations. Now, one of the tricks with these gifting is that you might be interpreting this information as your own, right? And so if you interpret this information as your own, you might begin to take on someone else's feeling. And that is the fine line with this gifting, the really razor's edge with this gifting, because you can feel everything, yet the default response is to automatically assume that what you're feeling is your own, and then you take it on and begin living it. And so what I want to share with you today is just bring awareness to that possibility right there, and to also show you a few ways that I use this gifting so that you can begin to really learn in your own life how clairsentience is coming forward for you, how you're able to learn how to interpret your feelings. And I want to share also that it's not your fault that you might assume what you're feeling is yours. It's not your fault. It might be something that you were born into. It might be something that you inherited from your family. It might be something that you were programmed into subconsciously when you were a child, taking responsibility for things that are not your own. And know that that's a beautiful act of service, but as you are healing and as you're learning how to untangle your belief systems and your mindsets and learn how to regrow your new life and your new patterns, it's not necessarily productive for you anymore. So you get to choose for yourself how to interpret the information you're receiving, just as you get to choose for yourself as you begin to learn your system, to know that what is yours and what is not yours. And that is that razor's edge, right? And 9 times out of 10, what you're feeling is not your own, and it's someone else's, and it's just information for you. So it might be connecting with you in an area that is bringing forward something for you to learn from. Remember, the whole point of this beautiful intuitive gifting journey is to learn how to receive the information, learn how to interpret it so that you can learn and apply it on your journey. So as we go back into that room full of the 100 people, those beautiful souls that are all together in this party, they're talking, they're having a great time, and you're feeling all this energy. And you feel this wave of sadness. And you're looking around the room, and everyone's talking and having a great time, and they're laughing, and they're having snacks and everything. And they don't look sad. But you're confused because you feel the sadness. So you're picking up this wave of sadness from someone in the room that is actually sad. It's not yours. And so you know that, okay, well, in this room, someone's feeling sad. All right, well, that's good information for me to know. Okay, and I'm going to move along and go about the party and move on, and then maybe another sensation will come forward in your energy field. And then you'll tune into it for a moment, and then you'll realize, oh, wait, that's information about somebody else, or about the room, or about the plant, you know. So it's really learning that as you are entering a scene full of beautiful beings into a party, into a room, that you are really beginning to tune into the information that you're receiving. And you're, in a sense, taking an energetic temperature of the room and becoming more aware of the energy of the other beings. And you don't know really whose it is, but you just know it's energy. So you're reading energy. So I don't want you to feel like you're going to know exactly somebody's thoughts and words and actions and things like that. That's not what this gifting is about. This gifting is all about feeling and learning how to interpret the feelings that are coming through your energy field. Okay? So explore that in your life and really pay attention next time you go to a grocery store or you go to Costco, right? Or you go to a concert. Pay attention to how you feel when you're in a room full of a bunch of people. And just observe without judgment. Just observe how you feel, how the energy feels. Are you receiving any information? Just observe and journal about it. This is one way to get to know how to use this gifting for yourself, and also how to learn if you are taking responsibility for feelings that might not be yours, right? Because that's a big one for empaths and feelers to learn, especially if you've been doing it your entire life, right? And the beautiful part about healing is that you become aware of patterns in your life that are not productive, and you can change them. You can change them. So I want to share with you 3 ways that I use clairsentient gifting in my daily life and sharing with you how this goes. So please receive what resonates and take away everything else. Just receive what resonates. I'm just sharing this with you. So I use this gifting when I visit any new place. Any new place. If I'm traveling, any new place, I feel the energy of this new place, and I discern if it's friendly or if it's not friendly, if does it have a shape, is it sharp, what does it feel like, what's it telling me, and then I am able to understand that, okay, there's a lot of energy here right now. Maybe it's a high traffic area like an airport, maybe it's a sacred site like Sedona. Maybe it's a historical place where like a historical something happened there. So I always want to tune into the land and see what stories I can feel from the land, and then that helps me to be able to understand what I might be feeling as I experience visiting this new place. So I always love to travel, and I always love to feel the energy of new places and just see what I can feel and learn about the historical environment. or about what may have happened there or what happens there, right? Is this a big place? So that's one of the fun ways that I use clairsentient gifting. The second way is in conversations with someone that I know or that I have just met. So I use this gifting when I'm in conversations with others because I'm able to feel the energy in the environment around me. So I'm able to really feel what is happening in the conversation, or able to feel really if there's something that I can do to help or help the environment. Am I able to share more love and light and help ground in the room where the conversation's happening and so forth? So I'm able to use this gifting to help me change my energy to a way that helps resonate love. And that's what I'm all about with energy healing and frequency healing, is how am I able to feel what is happening and really help share that in a loving way. Okay? And another way I use this energy is when I am making plans. So am I planning for the month or the quarter or the year, or making plans to travel, or making plans to run errands, things like that. I'm able to feel if it's a good idea or not. Like, I'm able to feel within my heart, is that a good idea? Should I go that direction? What should I do? And really receive the information of the feeling of the energy that I'm using to co-create with the earth to bring forward in my month. So if I'm planning a month of business on the full moon cycle, I'm receiving the full moon energy from the universe through my heart and asking it how I'm going to move forward throughout the month. What am I going to create? What am I going to share? How am I going to help heal others? Is there some energy coming forward that I can help with clients? Things like that. And so I'm able to feel the energy and interpret the best way for me to move forward. Okay? So in all three of these scenarios, they are very general because there's really no finite way to explain this gifting in a very specific way. Everything is feeling and it's energy based. So this is the most energy-based feeling gifting out there, is clairsentience. And it amplifies your empath abilities, because not only are you able to feel now, but you're able to interpret what you're feeling. So if you have been feeling heavy or down or depressed or sad or angry or anxious or just downright emotional after you see someone, or just after a day of work or things like that, now you're able to use this gifting to interpret why you're feeling that way and play around with it and see how it works for you in your life. I love using this gifting because it's so different every single time I tap into my energy. And when I learned how to open this gifting, it brought forward so many answers as to why I felt the way I felt. And there's such a sign of just ecstasy and relief. Honestly, it's like, finally, I know what to do. So I'm sharing this with you so you know what to do. So you know how to really learn how to interpret your gifting and learn what it means to embrace your feelings, right? You'll have the most success in your journey by tuning into your feelings and sharing with them, having a conversation with them, really tuning into them and feeling them and allowing yourself the gift of feeling. It may not sound like a gift right now. It may sound scary. But I promise you that the more you tune into this beautiful clairsentient gifting, the more you're going to be able to cultivate a sense of love for your feelings and the learning that comes along with this as well. So I'm going to let you ponder on all this for a while and take some notes throughout your day. Tune into your feelings, tune into your environment, and just see how this gifting is coming forward for you. And if you have a way that you're using clairsentience, please leave a comment and let us know. I love to hear how others are using this gifting and just connecting together so that we can really help heal each other and the world. So I'm going to drop some freebies in the chat for you. A Sacred Circles of Light link for the community. There's a free event on Lionsgate, so you can join for free for 7 days. I'm going to place the link there, and you can join the community. We can continue learning there. I'm also going to drop in the soul gifting quiz, so you can find out what intuitive gifting is your prominent one. That's a really fun one. And then a free 20-minute call for you to connect with me if you are ready to move forward on your journey and you want to figure out a blueprint for yourself to move forward. I'm here to help teach you every step of the way. So, sending you so much love on your journey. Until next time, blessings and love from my heart to yours. Namaste.